Self-paced labs versus self-paced training. What you need to know. The world of tech is always changing and growing. As new innovations come out, our needs change and so do the ways we learn. One of the most popular new ways to train is through remote, self-paced training and labs. This article will explore self-paced labs versus self-paced training, as well as some pros and cons to each remote training approach. What is self-paced labs versus self-paced training? Self-paced training is a traditional course where you attend the lectures and complete the exercises alongside your classmates. You will have specific deadlines for each assignment, and you are expected to turn in all your assignments in order to pass. Self-paced means that you work toward deadlines on your own time, but they are set for you. Training is a little more structured, and you would need to keep a pace, but on your own time. This would be similar to how an online course at a high school or college would be. A self-paced lab is a set of interactive lessons and challenges. The lab instructor will provide you with the content, but you are in control of how quickly or slowly you go through those lessons. You can choose to take one lesson at a time, or do all of them in one day. Some labs will have specific deadlines for assignments while others don't. Self-paced labs are more independent remote learning sessions. You can take as much time as you want to complete these labs, and there is no deadline for when you need to finish them. You do not keep the pace with the class. Instead, you are an autonomous learner. You can choose how fast or slow you want to go through the course. Some people like this because they can work on it at their own pace and move ahead when they are ready. But others don't like that they don't have any deadlines or anyone checking their work for accuracy. Pros of self-paced labs. Self-paced labs have many benefits. One big benefit is that you can go at your own speed with self-paced labs. There isn't a set schedule telling you when to start or finish each module or challenge, so you don't feel pressured to keep up with anyone else's timeline. Although there are some programs where instructors review each lesson. Another pro is that there are no deadlines, so if something takes longer than expected, it's fine. You simply go back to where you left off and continue at whatever pace is comfortable for you. When should you use self-paced labs? Self-paced labs are a great option for many people, but they're not for everyone. They're often used to teach training that has a lot of different parts that need to be learned quickly and in the right order. Self-paced labs are split into modules with lessons and challenges that you can complete at your own pace. You go through modules sequentially without skipping around as you learn. This prevents you from missing important concepts or skills by jumping ahead too fast. The lessons also provide a good amount of information about what is being taught, and the challenge is encouraging students to learn by doing instead of just listening. Self-paced labs are best used for people who are working on more advanced projects. They are also best used if you can provide some extra time for employees to learn that traditional training could not provide. It's also better suited for people who want complete control over their learning and can easily manage the amount of time they spend on the program without overcommitting. If you're an introverted learner who needs more one-on-one time with a teacher, or if you need extra guidance from someone in order to learn, then self-paced labs might be a good fit for you. 3 reasons why self-paced labs are more effective than self-paced training. Self-paced labs versus self-paced training. Which is better? Do you want your employees to be more effective learners? Do you want them to develop the skills they need for their chosen career? Do you want them to work at their own pace according to their schedule? If you answered yes, then self-paced labs are the right way for your business. These labs allow learners to learn at their own pace and have complete control over the material they study. This is different than self-paced training, which often relies on videos or podcasts of a presenter who talks over the content. Here's why self-paced labs are more effective. Self-paced labs are more effective because they give the learner complete control over what they study. Learning at your own pace, according to your schedule, is one of the most important benefits of self-paced labs. You're able to work on different lessons at different times. For example, if you want to work on a lesson during your lunch break or after dinner, you're able to do so. This helps people who have busy schedules or who want to take their time with the material. If a person were taking self-paced training, they would have to wait for videos or podcasts that are typically structured as one long session and cover all the material in one session. In order to access that information, they would need to either wait until the next scheduled session, or if they missed a session, They would have to search through past sessions for the relevant content. Self-paced labs are more effective because learners control when they study, what they study, and when. Self-paced labs are more effective because they allow learners to work at their own pace. One of the reasons self-paced labs are more effective than traditional self-paced training is because learners have complete control over their pace in which they learn. The labs are available 24/7, and the learner can study the material at their own pace. For example, let's say you have a language course that takes about 4 hours to complete. You could choose to work on half of it today and the other half tomorrow. You may also want to explore topics more deeply or practice what you learned before moving on. This is possible with self-paced labs, where you can repeat exercises and go back through any material again at any time. With traditional self-paced training, learners don't have this ability to go back or slow down if they need to take some time off. Self-paced labs are more effective because they offer a range of activities that can be completed at the learner's discretion. Self-paced labs are different from self-paced training in that learners have more control over their material they study. They offer a range of activities, like quizzes or demonstrations, which can be completed at the learner's discretion. This is not available in self-paced training, where all of the content is presented and learners are expected to passively learn. Additionally, there is an interactive experience with self-paced labs that you don't get in self-paced training. Learners are able to complete tasks and receive instant feedback on how they did. In contrast, learners in self-paced training may need to wait until the end of a video to find out how they performed on activities throughout the course of instruction. The instant feedback allows for faster learning because learners can identify things they are struggling with early on before it becomes too late and they get further behind. Learners also benefit from having access to more materials than just videos or podcasts when taking advantage of self-paced labs. Learners have access to quizzes and demonstrations, which can help them understand key concepts without needing to watch hours of video. Conclusion: it is hard to know the difference between self-paced labs versus self-paced training. Self-paced labs and self-paced training are two different ways of learning. When it comes to labs, the key difference is that you have the opportunity to explore and tinker with software. With self-paced training, you are following a predetermined path with a more structured curriculum. If you're looking for an in-depth understanding of a particular skill set, self-paced training is the best way to go. However, if you're looking to explore a variety of skills and gain hands-on experience with the software, self-paced labs are the way to go. We can help. We hope this article helped you understand the difference between self-paced labs versus self-paced training. Companies that invest in lab-based remote employee training benefit from reduced attrition rates and hiring costs, better employee productivity, more knowledgeable employees, and a competitive hiring package. ReadyTech's remote training software provides different ways to interact with trainers and peers, encouraging participation and active learning. We provide companies and their employees with a hosted training solution that offers hands-on, virtual training software to aid your workforce in practicing job skills. ReadyTech provides your company with all the software you need for your virtual lab training classroom. And we also offer a full-service setup process and 24/7 live support. Contact us today.